Welcome back to the channel, people. I start this video on a very sad and disturbing note. Kushane Carter, otherwise known as CMR, was arrested yesterday. He was arrested for SA. And guys, you're not supposed to know what SA mean. Me can't to say certain terms on YouTube. So me have to go use some abbreviations and some different kind of terminologies to make you understand. Now it's alleged that CMR did this to his wife's first chicken. Yes, people. The chicken where CMR wife have before she didn't know him. Now I am going to say alleged because usually when someone is arrested, they're always innocent until proven guilty. Now people don't know say me no mean fi say chicken, but that are the closest terminology we can use for YouTube. Me hear say he was fooling around the chicken and when they found out they called the police. Some persons are saying that it is a prank and some persons are saying this incident happened years ago. No, people, this did not happen years ago. It is out there for the public to see it. Kushane was arrested yesterday. He was picked up yesterday for this incident. Now, I am saying this is sad and it's also very disturbing because I am a mother and I have a daughter and I have sons too. And no parent would want to know that something like this happened. I am going to say, I'm going to put a disclaimer out there. Anything that I have said in this video is not to say that Kushane is guilty. I am just sharing my view. So he has not yet been tried, so we cannot say for sure if he is guilty of the charge. But I'm saying that this is very sad because it was just last year, there's a big rumor. He and his wife seem to have moved past that based on the videos that I've seen on their channel because I've been watching them for a long time now. And this is another big scandal that is going to leave a dent on his reputation because things like these, they don't go away, Even if Kushane is not found guilty, this will scar him and his family for life. And this is not fair for that chicken that he would have fooled around and for his family as well. As a man who have 4 daughters, one of them being his stepdaughter, shouldn't put himself in a position where his name is being called on something like this. This no look good for CMR side at all. This no look good. Let's be honest with ourselves, people. This no look good. And when something like this happen in the state of Florida, because I have families who live in Florida, once you are proven guilty, you can face up to 15 years in prison. If Kushane is faced with this charge and is proven guilty, he can face up to 15 years in prison and he would have to pay a $10,000 fine if something like this really happened. Not only that, he would become a registered SO, people, and that no look good. If he's found guilty, people, anybody can search the legal websites in Florida and see Kushane as a registered SO. Why, people, me really hope say nothing no go say no. Because this woulda be so bad for the chicken's sake, for the mother in and the rest of the family, people. This is something serious, As a parent, you have to really model a certain lifestyle for your children, whether they are females or males. Whatever we do, our children models that lifestyle. And there's a popular saying that says children live what they learn. And it's not a lie. It's true. So at the end of the day, whenever you're going to make a decision as a parent, you have to think about your children. You understand? Think about your children and the impact that your actions will have on them. A mother who loves and cares for her child is going to do what is right for the child. And if this really happened to Chrissy chicken, people, and Chrissy act on this so quickly, me have a lot of respect for her. Because some parents would have keep something like this a hush hush. And again, I'm not saying that he's guilty because he's not tried as yet. So let's say that he's innocent. But what if he's proven guilty? This not look good. This no look good. If this is true, people, then I hope that this chicken will get the motivation and the family support that she needs to overcome this experience. Sometimes when we go through certain things in life, we don't heal from them completely. And those things that we go through can sometimes determine the kind of person that we become later on in life. It's our responsibility to protect our children, and it's also our responsibility to let them know that this world is not a safe place and that they can come to us about anything. People, Chrissy can't even get a break. Oh God, me sorry for her, you know. Honestly, there are persons out there saying how they're not sorry for Chrissy because of she enable Cushane. At the end of the day, you can't blame Chrissy for Cushane action, you know. Cushane is a total human being by himself. You think say when God come, God a go blame me for your sins? God a go blame you for your sins. Don't give the girl a break. Wanting to fight for your marriage doesn't mean that you enable something that someone does. If it was my husband and I was in her shoes, this would have been the final straw for me. Yes, the Bible says I must forgive, but yes, I would forgive him eventually, but I couldn't continue sleeping with him. There is no way I could remain married to somebody who touch my chicken or any other chicken for that matter that is not fully developed. When you live in Florida and you do something like this, you know, people, the law, if you're convicted, tells you where you can and cannot live. There is a law in Florida where if you commit a certain offense, you cannot live near to parks or any areas where chickens frequent. And when I say chickens, guys, you know what I mean. So even that we have to take into consideration as well. Offender cannot live close to parks. So if he is convicted and he and his family are living close to a park, they would have to relocate. There is also a law in the state of Florida that allows the neighbors of offenders to point their cameras in their yard if they are found guilty. They can watch you and you will have no privacy in your home. So Christian Cushane would not have any privacy if this was something that he did and he's found guilty for doing it. I hope this is a mix-up and Cushane can really dig himself out of these people. Because if this is not a mix-up, them in a serious trouble. I'm here saying no. When you're booked and charged as then you're bad in a prison, you know. So he would have that for face, plus the shame and disgrace when bring down upon him family. People, mothers and fathers, let us be careful of the partners that we bring around our children. Let us hope and pray that, this never really happened for true, because if this is something that he did for real, that chicken is always going to be scarred for life. And it doesn't matter what anyone do or anyone says, that chicken will be scarred until God intervenes. So let's hope that this is not true, not only for the chicken's sake, but for Chrissy and Cushane and their family's sake. I feel this to my core because Chrissy just got through shame and disgrace and she got through it again. We have to be careful when we are choosing a partner, them, people. We have to be careful when we are choosing our partners. And when we speak out against these things, some people are say, oh no, bad mind, I know this, I know that. But if Cushane really do this, I'm supposed to serve the time. Now I will be following this story whenever I get an update. And I will let you guys know, what I know so far. But as I said before, let's hope that this is not true. Because if this is true, a problem is a big can of worm he want upon himself and him family, people. And this now look good. Shame and disgrace. You understand? Anyways, guys, let me know what I want to think about this down in the comment section. And until then, you take care of yourself and take care of your pitney them too. Don't forget to give this video a like, and if you're new here, go ahead and subscribe, guys. Thank you so much. Bye.